Do an example where we're given all three lengths of our triangle with none of the angles. And so I just want to stress again, always find largest angle first. Always, always, always find the largest angle first. If you want, take a minute before I go over why and think about like, why do we want to find the largest angle first? All right, so we want to find the largest angle first because remember, with law of cosines, when I find the angle, inverse cosine will give me an answer between 0 and 180 because that's the range of inverse cosine. So whatever angle I get is the actual angle is the actual measurement of that angle. There's no ambiguous case like we have with law of sines. So if we find that the angle that's the largest angle in the triangle is obtuse, well, there's no way the other two angles could be obtuse. So I don't have to worry about the ambiguous case if I use law of sines to find the angles. I know those angles are going to be the acute ones. If angle C, or if I find the largest angle first and it's acute, well, I know it's the largest angle, which means the other two angles must be smaller than it. So once again, like, you don't have to worry about the ambiguous case with law of sines. If you want to do this, there is a chance that you're going to run into that contradiction of an angle being smaller than another angle, but the side opposite being larger than the other side. So always, always find the largest angle first. Okay. And so in this problem, we see that 6 is the largest side. So C is the largest angle. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to use my second formula here. Cosine C equals, and again, remember the structure. I need the side opposite. That is my C value in that equation. So I know cosine C is equal to 4 squared plus 3 squared minus 6 squared all over 2 times 4 times 3. And cosine C is going to be negative 0.458. And then taking the arc cosine of it, we'll get C is about 117.3 degrees. Now, I would actually, in the calculator, do cosine inverse, and I would type this right into here, making sure to use parentheses where appropriate. So numerator goes in a set of parentheses, divided by denominator goes into a set of parentheses. So now I know C is 117.3. I'm going to use law of sines to find side angle B. So sine B over 3 is equal to sine of the angle I just found all over its length, opposite length, so 6. And then solving for B, we should get 26.4 degrees. And then again, you could use law of sines or law of cosines to find angle A. You could use law of cosines to find angle B. But since I have two angles, I'm going to do angle A will be 180 minus our 117.3 minus our 26.4. And that's going to get you about 36.4. I used the exact values in the calculator to get 36.4. Here it looks like I would be off by a little bit there. So just do a reasonableness check here. Angle C is the largest angle. Angle A should be the next largest, 36.4, and angle B should be the shortest. So reasonableness checks out with this triangle. And so that's how you solve SSS triangle.